Good morning and welcome to the Shielded Prepper. It's Monday. So much is going on in our country and in our world, and today we have 3 articles, an update on this next round of atmospheric rivers in California and some of the aftermath of the flooding. Number 2, food insecurity, and it is an absolutely real thing in 31 other states, actually 32 total, 31 other states are part of this. And a message from our president. Let's get into this. Good morning, everybody. This California storm is so interesting. It's so unique. It's so abnormal. There are historical maps and out of Europe somewhere, and I've seen these on the internet. I'm going to have to find one. In fact, David Dubyn with Adapt 2030 probably has these, showing the original maps well before Columbus supposedly ever landed here on the shores, showing California as an island. If this is even remotely possible, and this isn't just one map, it's several maps from different areas showing California as an island. I don't know how to explain that. Just hear me out here. We are seeing this last year being a 1,200-year drought, and this year, no drought. It's gone, and they are being pummeled in such an aggressive way right now, and it's coming again today through Wednesday. Another atmospheric river is flowing. The threat levels, as rain falls over Northern California and Central California over Saturday, officials warn that the next river could hit and compound this flooding effect. Saturated soils, which usually make the ground more prone for flooding. It can't go down anymore. It has to go out. 2, power outages are more likely in this storm coming up because of already the high water levels, particularly in and around Monterey. And they're going to have rock and mudslide issues because the ground's already saturated, and they're going to get hammered again. It's going to happen. It's so sad. It's so sad to see this. And this is what happens. And the green weenies, as the financial prepper calls them, you know, is it global warming? Is it climate change? All I know is that California is getting hammered. Dangerous winds are also likely during this storm and expected to continue through Wednesday in this storm they've named the Pineapple Express. It's just going to roll on through. Heavy rains and high elevation snow are expected to continue into Wednesday. This is really going to hurt them. This is really hurting California. Sierra Nevada, the mountain ranges, have also recorded the largest ever snowpack, more than 250% above the seasonal average. And I don't know how long their seasonal average or what their running average goes back, if it's 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, I'm not sure. All I know, California's getting it, and we pray and we bless those in California because we know that this has got to be really difficult. I can only imagine. And I believe the economic ninja lives somewhere in and around where these levees were breaking. So, Ninja, maybe you can comment on that. Tell us what's going on. I don't know. Maybe you're already planning on doing that. Okay, this one's really important. This one shows the tip of the iceberg. Where there's smoke, there's fire. It's where it's at. This was out of the Statesman Journal. The legislature considers a $7.5 million emergency funding for local food banks as food needs grow. The SNAP benefits have gone away, and people are freaking out. And it's not just, this is out of Oregon. And Oregon is a real budding economy there. You know, they don't have really many issues, social issues there. There's a massive draw on social programs in the state of Oregon. Heck, Washington State for that matter. This is the first month Oregonians, alongside 31 other states, will see their supplemental nutrition assistance return to what pre-pandemic levels were. So all of this inflated stuff is going back to where it started. And the Oregon food banks are bracing for this increased need. So they're already thinking like they're going to come somewhere. If we're not getting it from the government, they're going to come local. They're going to come local. It is going to become our responsibilities for us and our families to provide and protect and these local families that are highly insecure, and many of them homeless. There's a lot of issues. The state is facing an unprecedented food shortage crisis. This is coming from them due to the combination of federal pandemic emergency food allotments ending, we just talked about that, and an increase of 32% in food costs. 32%. If you have a family of mine is around $1,000 a month. That's kind of an average, sometimes more, sometimes less, right? Well, 32%, that's $320 for a family like mine. There's statistics saying that people don't even have $400 emergency fund. They don't even have it. So can you imagine an additional $300 or $400 into food? This has already happened. Food supply chain disruptions, a federal reduction in investments for food banks have reduced access to donated foods. So this is not purchased supplemental foods. These are donated. These are local businesses, local markets, farmers donating this food. Without an immediate investment, the Oregon Food Bank will be forced to reduce the level of food support it provides to these regional food banks, and local food pantries will be unable to feed the Oregonian need. This is the highest rate of hunger in Oregon in the 25-year career of this particular person they are interviewing with the last name of Morgan. In her 25-year career from March 2020 to now. She saw it then, and it's the worst she's seen it now. This is going to explode in the next 2 years. This is not going to become smaller. This is going to increase. If you are a middle income family and you have some money left over, invest in food right now. And if you've got a lot of food, put it in other areas like silver and gold or other preparatory things. Now is the time. I'm feeling quite compelled right now to encourage you that there is power for those that move now. If you wait, it's going to be a steamroll. This out of ABC News. Amid crisis, Biden tells Americans, the banking system is safe, man. Look, I even printed it off and made my own comic for you. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. It's all safe, folks. I'm not joking. For real, 100%. I just had to do that. I saw his face and I'm like, I can't even trust him. He says everything's fine. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Let's be watching. And I know the Ninja and many others are following this like a hawk, and they have an eye that sees things differently than I do. So we, all of us, truly rely on these other influencers to bring us great content. He says Americans can rest assured that our banking system is safe. Your deposits are safe. Let me also assure you, we will not stop at this. We will do whatever is needed, Biden said from the White House. Biden took so many questions, he walked away and quickly exited the room. He didn't even answer one. He did not answer one question from the reporters on this. He just gives a statement and he leaves, and he talks too little. Listen up, YouTube, citizens of YouTube. Our expectation right now is to provide and protect for our families and for those in our circle. Prepare for others. This is only going to increase. This is not going to decrease. And be encouraged. Be excited. Let's be prepared and not scared. If we wait and we're unprepared, it's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. Be prepared. And I bless you. The Shielded Prepper is out, and today is going to be a great day. It's Monday. Smile, smile, smile.